Hello friends, Marcy here. I know there is a glare here on this box from my overhead light, but I'm going to be moving stuff real quick, so I'm hoping the light is more beneficial than a nuisance. I've been wanting to share a review with you on this set. I know I shared it as a set when I unboxed it from Goulet Pens because it's actually my second set. I received a set like this, but it was a different color. This is a sailor pen, and it came with 3 samples that were sailor blues. And actually, let me try to show you this because this is kind of cool. I always forget which pens are snap caps and which ones are slide. I don't know if you can see this nib feed at the top. Let me borrow some of my paper. I've been working on my swatch book today, y'all, so I have inky fingers, but it's hard to see. This nib feed is actually clear. Well, you'll see it on my new pen, and when you put ink in it, it shares and shows the ink color that's in there. But this one was it's called Come Sail Away, and it's from Goulet Pens, and I ordered the clear set, which came with the same notebook, 3 sailor blue inks, and then the clear demonstrator pen. But what I liked about it, what's cool, and you'll see it in the next one too, is it comes with a converter. And so the screw handle on this converter is white because it kind of goes with the color theme. And that's one of the things I did not like about my Lamy converters. They had red, and then when I got the one to fit the new Vista, I ordered black because that was so special. Anyway, so the set comes with this, and I don't know how to say this. I'm thinking it's Nemesine book, and it is 80 sheets that are 80 GSM, and it's dot grid. So I have used, actually it's in my school bag. I've started using the one that came with my first set, but you get the notebook and 3 color coordinating samples. This is Private Reserve Tanzanite, Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi, sorry, and Shikiori Fuji Sugata. Okay, those are all inks in the purple line. I'm going to get this shared to you as a new pen that has not been inked yet, so you can see its wonderful qualities. Because after I ink it, it's going to change just a bit. And I want to start carrying it tomorrow. I'll tell you about that in just a bit. But let's get the components out here. This is the Sailor 1911 Compass series. This is a medium fine nib. And the set also comes with, aside from the paperwork, it comes with 2 black cartridges. The one thing about Sailor, and I'm not a total fan of all the Sailor products, is their cartridges and converters are proprietary, meaning you have to purchase their brand. You can't just share like the international, long international or short international converters and cartridges. So you're stuck to, if you buy this brand of pen, you're going to buy their brand of accessories and cartridges and converters. But I did purchase earlier the Sailor Pro Gear and another Sailor pen. I no longer have them. I wasn't satisfied with they're pretty to look at, but the quality of the writing experience, it just wasn't there for me. So I no longer own those. I just didn't care for it. But I do really love this Sailor pen. I use it quite often. I've actually refilled it. I've written it out. It's durable enough to be an everyday carry. So anyway, this is a transparent purple acrylic, and it's domed. It's like, do you call that a torpedo or cigar shaped pen? It's domed on both ends. I don't think you could use this as a barrel fill. I don't think I'd ever try that on pens, even though they say you could do that. I know the Kaweco Sports, you can do that. And I've actually heard that you can do that with this Ambrosia Brown Orchid, which I don't anticipate myself doing that either. So back to the Sailor. So it's transparent. I don't know if you can see that on the cap and on the barrel, but what's really cute and I appreciate immensely is that the twist on the purple converter is also purple. So it's going to coordinate and look just darling or cute inside, even if you could see it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause and come back here. It's really struggle. Okay, here we go. So I will be using the converter, even though it did come with the 2 cartridges. I have quite the collection of cartridges now. I will be filling the converter with one of my purple inks, ink samples that came with it. We'll do that together in just a moment. This is I don't know if you can see the letters. It's a medium fine nib, as we did see on the side of the box. And this does have a Sailor anchor insignia there as a decoration on the nib. So we have our converter intact. There is a little, look like a bead to disperse the air. So we're ready to fill this beautiful pen and write with it. I think we want something gorgeous like Sailor Shikiori Fuji Sagata. Let's do it. Oh, before I fill it, you can look here. You can see that the nib feed is clear. It's really unique, quite interesting. But once I fill it, you will not be able to see the clear as well. You'll see it'll turn the color of the ink. But we are going to get started with some purple. Okay, so while I'm filling this, I will tell you. I've recently been collecting purple pens. I've never been like a purple person. I would buy anything pink, not many things blue, and a lot of things rose gold, you know, so this is new for me. And since I didn't own anything purple, and I changed school districts over the summer, and my new school color is purple, so I've been collecting purple. And actually yesterday, I brought this along to show you. Yesterday I went through some of my supplies, and I brought out from my Zig Clean Color Dot collection, I brought out my purple, and my Touch Fude brush pen, my purple, and then I have 2 Tombow purples that I'm adding to my collection to carry with me in my school bag for highlighting, and then my Papermate Flare purple, my mild liner purple, and my friction highlighter purple. So I just pulled out all the purple that I have, and these were actually parts of sets. So I actually had some purple on hand because it came as part of a set. Grab my Rhodia notepad that we used last when I inked the Pelican with the Diamine Blue Velvet, which was also a sample that oh, sorry, got a screenshot there, that I purchased when I ordered the pen. I do have one more Pelican, and I'm going to say Pelican. It's the M400, and it was due to ship Monday, and then I got a shipping notice on Friday that was out for delivery. Well, it never arrived. So I'm hoping it comes in Monday and hasn't been lost. I'm like, ooh, a little terrified there. So we are going to, and this is a Japanese pen nib. Even though it says medium fine, it writes very much like just a fine. This is the Sailor 1911 Compass, and it was part of, again, I want to tell you in case you want to go look it up, a bundle set called Come Sail Away at Goulet Pens. And they had the clear, they have a green, and they have a blue, and of course the purple. So there's 4 colors to choose from. I'm not sure if any of the sets are sold out, but they are on sale. So this is a medium fine nib, and our ink that we decided on was the Shikiori, and I got to add this to my swatch book as a pen that is sporting this gorgeous ink. I'm just pleased to get this inked and ready to go to work with me tomorrow, and I'll show you why in just a quick moment. So this is a twist cap, and it's very lightweight. I don't have my scale right here with me to weigh it, but you know, if you hold on, I'll just grab that. Okay, so I don't always like a light pen, but oftentimes that's what I feel like using. And sometimes I feel like using a heavy pen like this. The Jinhaos are extremely heavy. So sometimes it feels good to write with a weighted pen, and sometimes it feels good to write with a light pen. And I love my Palette E95S pens because they're so lightweight, and the new Pelican that I just shared, the M205, was very lightweight as well. Okay, this surprised me a little bit. It's 17 grams, but it is inked. And my Pelican was, what was it, 14? And I think that Palette E95S were 13, if I'm correct. Yes, okay. So you can see it's a lightweight pen, very comfortable to hold, very enjoyable to use. And here I'm going to get to the reason why I wanted to hurry up and get this inked. Because I had this in my bag last week to use, but I inked and carried my new BENU Luminous. It's the Briolette collection, Luminous Orchid. So I inked it, carried it to school, and I had a blast using it. But I was only seated in the school library for 30-45 minutes. And I used it to write down some notes and things. And it was fabulous, fun to hold, fun to use. But when we got ready to go, I tucked it down inside. I carry a Fossil Rachel satchel purse tote bag, and I just tucked this inside the side pocket of my purse. And we were gone for like 4 hours. We were actually on a bus going to different campuses and doing lots of tours and lots of fun stuff. But I didn't write, and this was going around with me. And to see these dots here, let me see if I can light that up for you. I saw dots inside the cap, and I thought, oh no, a leak. But let me see if I can show you. I don't know if this will work. I haven't tried it. I just want you to be able to see it on camera. Whoops. Okay. Do you see all those dots inside there? That's ink. That's not part of the pen design. That is ink spill splotches, okay? And so I thought I had a leak, and then I realized the torture that I put my poor pen through throughout the day, because I don't recall dropping it. I mean, I know I carried it in my purse, but I didn't pay attention to did I put it in this way, nib up, or nib down? And after seeing all this, I'm assuming I put it in my purse pouch without a pen quiver, nib down. And I'm thinking that it rode on my hip. It got bumped around all day long. The inside's really not messy. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit of ink here to clean up. But I will have to clean this. I don't know if you can see inside there. I'll clean that out, and I will remember that this pen is not built for transport because it is a medium nib. So I'm assuming that I just bump, and popped ink out of the nib feed all day long. But I mean, the screw cap sealed wonderfully. There were no ink issues leaking out of any other part of the pen, so that was wonderful. Both ends should look like this. And this one, you can't really tell because it looks like it might be part of the decoration, and I don't mind. I just don't want ink to leak out elsewhere. So I'm going to clean that up. We're going to get it all pretty again. And I will take it to school with me, but it'll transport to school. I'll use it in one room all day long and transport home. It will not be on field trips. So that is all I have to share with you today. It's been the purple day, right? All these purple inks, purple pens, lots of purple going on. But yep, we are in purple world now. So thank you so much for spending some of your precious moments with me. You have a blessed day.